if you're new here, welcome. I make videos about fashion, handbags, styling, and traveling. If you like any of the content, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel into 5,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate your help. So I got 2 new bags yesterday in the mail, and I've been saving them to unboxing this with you guys in front of the camera, and I'm so excited to actually see what I got. I haven't seen them in person, so let's get started. Wow, I'm very excited. So I'm just unboxing this, getting this out from this film. They're so nicely packaged. Oops. Oh, okay. So here are, this is the first one, and this is the second one. Are we ready to open this? Let's do this. Oh. I got stuck. It's a little bit harder for me to do using just one hand. Okay, but I managed. Ooh. So it opens up. Here's a receipt. Are we ready? So it comes with the black Chanel dust bag, so you know it's a season, so it's, you know, it's not a classical bag. And we're ready. Oh yes, so this is the mini size of the Chanel new bag 25. So ready for another one? Oh my god, this bag smells so good. This is so tiny. It's like a baby size. This is my first time seeing they actually sent me this. So it opens so I think you can register your bag with Chanel. First of all, it guarantees the authenticity, and also it gives the warranty for the bag. If anything happens to the bags, you can bring it to the Chanel boutique so they can fix it for you. So this is that. This use the same quoting of the Chanel handbag. Yes. Okay. So are we ready for the next one? Here we go. This is the second one. Let's open this. Okay, so this is a smaller, slightly smaller package, but it opens the same way. The same tissue. Okay, wow. Very nicely packaged. Yes. Same thing. The Chanel receipt. Are we ready? Yeah, so this is the smaller size of the Chanel 25 bag in the black caviar leather. Oh my god, it smells so good. So I've gone ahead to take out all the tissues and stuffings out of the bag. Now you can look how it really looks like, and also in terms of how they look different in terms of size and color. Yeah, so this bag called Chanel 25, it comes out last year during spring and summer 25. It was designed by Virginie, who is the creative director, previous Chanel's creative director. So let's talk about my first impression of this bag. When I first saw this bag, first of all, its shape, it looks like a triangle shape. My first impression is, oh my god, it looks like, there's a word in Chinese called 包袱. I will insert a picture over here. It literally like a fancy version of that little fabric wrapped bag. And I thought, that's interesting. But if you're actually looking at other designer brands, you will see kind of a similar pattern of the same concept, using same concept to design bags. For example, I think Louis hammock bag. It looks very similar to the same concept of the triangle-shaped bag. And also, if you look at the softer version of the triangle bag, we also see the roll have something very similar. And there's another brand called Acme. They also have another bag called Aura, which I actually have. So it looks like this. It's also coming from the same concept, the triangle shaped, kind of have that bigger volume at the bottom. First of all, I think those kind of bags gives you that hobo feeling, right? You can use them, throw them on the go, very easy to carry around. Although the roll or this brand, they all have very soft kind of texture, so it's a little bit different than the Chanel 25, which has more structured triangle shape and also more structured structure at the bottom. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is the 25 versus the difference between 25 and Chanel 22. So these two bags are both designed by Virginie. The differences of this bag, I do think these two bags carries her kind of personal style, that a little bit on the go, traditional Chanel classic bag, the flat bag, right? So she completely abandoned that flat design. So these two bags, Chanel 22 and 25, are both have the top opening instead of the flap bag, which is, first of all, give the bag more lazy kind of that vibe, and also make it easier to use. To me, those two bags are more like a daytime bag, right? Grab you on the go. Even though they also come with different smaller sizes, yeah, maybe you can kind of style them into the evening settings as well. If I were to describe them into kind of different characters, so Chanel 22 definitely has a very soft personality, kind of girl next door kind of vibe. She's ready to mingle whenever you want her. And 25 to me is, give me that kind of cool girl with the edge. You know, she's still down to hang, but maybe sometimes have to be on her terms. So for this bag, Dua Lipa is the face of the Chanel 25 bag. Personally, I think how the Chanel trend is going, using kind of younger generation of the celebrities, kind of gives the signal of the bag is trending towards not the classical flap style, which originally was designed for more mature audience, but nowadays they're trying to bring that kind of young spirit into the bag itself, along with the rich history of the inherited of the Chanel bag. So this bag comes in a variety of the sizes and the colors. So this one is the smallest size you can find. It's the mini size, and this is a next size up, small. You can actually tell the small looks like a medium size bag to me. And then next size up, you also have medium and large. Personally, for me, my frame, I'm 5'5", so these two sizes fits me better on my frame. I will show you some model shots with some styling later. So this bag comes in with multiple different materials. This is a caviar leather. Oh my god, this bag smells so good. I can't stop smelling my bag. And then this is also caviar leather. I think last year, towards the end of the winter time, they come out with this sweet gray and brown suede color. It was really, really hard to find. I was asking my SA as soon as she got any suede in either small size or the medium size, she will have to let me know. And another popular color, also the burgundy, is perfect for the winter and fall. I personally believe the burgundy is also a representation of the Chanel, the brand itself. Chanel burgundy, just beautiful. They also come with some seasonal fabrics. Like in the winter time, they have the shearling version of this bag, which I think is also very fun if you go into the mountains, have some après-ski. Yeah, I think that's a perfect bag for it. And in terms of the color-wise, they also have very spring summerish color. They have yellow, light yellow, pink, also metallic silver, which I think in the smaller size is beautiful. It's perfect for the summertime. Definitely play around a lot and then create some different looks with the bag. Next, let's take a deep dive into the specifics of those two bags. First, the dimensions. So the mini size measures at 22 centimeters at the bottom, 20 centimeters as a height, and 12.5 centimeters at width. As a small size measures at 30 centimeters at the bottom, 26 as a height, and 14 centimeters as a width. If you compare this to the size of Speedy, Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, which is very similar in terms of the measurement. And these two are both in the gold hardware. And then this bag only have one big compartment. If you opens like so. So there's a button here, you can press on this Chanel, and then you can loosen the straw, and then becomes a big compartment. And this one is very beautiful inside. It has that burgundy, kind of satin-ish effect. Fabric. Oh, actually, they have these two little pockets inside, one on each side. It's kind of the reflection of the big outside of the pocket on the outside. So they have two little pockets. I think it's very convenient. You can put your lipstick or lip pencil in here. In the back, you also have a traditional kind of the compartment. Probably can put card in it. Since it's a smaller size, if you don't want to carry a wallet, you can do so by using that one back pocket inside. And another thing I love this bag over Chanel 22 is because I really like the design of the two back pockets in the outside. On the smaller size, I don't think you can fit a phone in here, but it's very convenient if you can put your AirPods in here or any receipt. I'm always a big fan of the bags with a lot of pockets. I remember when I was a kid, I go to school with the backpack. I always fancy those backpacks that have multiple compartments, so I can organize where I can put my pens in, where I can put my homework, where I can put my different type of textbook in it. So it's very fun for me. Yeah, so this bag is actually super fun. Let's just put it that way. Very similar structure with the smaller size, except this outside of the, what do we call this, side pocket, is bigger than the smaller one, the mini one. I believe you can fit in phone here, so we'll do what's fits inside of the bag later. The same thing, you open the bag like so, and it's a big compartment. So this one, since it's a black bag, the lining is actually also black. To be honest, I would actually prefer it has different type of lining. For example, it could be burgundy, that would be beautiful. The reason being, I think if you have a different type of lining, so you can easily see what's in your bag. So this one, because all black, I feel like it's a little bit harder to see what's actually in your bag. So it might make it harder for you to swim. So it might make a little bit harder for you to sift through items if you are kind of in a... So maybe I think this is kind of a disadvantage of this bag. They should make this inside a little bit different color. Very similar structure. Inside you have two pockets, kind of a mirror of those two side pockets here. This one, because the pockets are bigger on this bag, so the inner pockets also a little bit deeper, a little bit bigger. And then same structure, you also have a pocket here to maybe put your card or some receipt in there. And in terms of the chain, so if you can see here, the chain length actually is the same. This chain compared to this one will be a little bit thicker, which is understandable because the bag, first of all, is a little bit more heavier and then bigger than the smaller one. So I do want to mention this. I do notice on the kind of hardware, it has that so it kind of gives that already worn off effect of the hardware. I noticed that on the front of the bag and also on the chain of the bag. So I think maybe that's kind of they did on purpose to give this bag a little bit more, you know, give a little bit more attitude, I would think. Not like I'm always perfect, which kind of fits of the French version of the aesthetic, right? Never to be perfect, but to be more authentic. So I do like that effect, the little details of the bag. So the chain is very securely attached to the leather strap here, so you can't really take it out per se, which personally I think, I guess why not, especially on the mini version, if you can make the chain removable, which is also going to be cool because you kind of can carry this just as a clutch, right? With this, I guess you can, with a little chain hanging here as a decoration. Yeah, why not? But I think personally, I think it will be more fun if you can actually take the chain out to make it more kind of versatile or a little bit different. So I want to show you the comparison of these two bags of different sizes, how it looks on me. But first of all, if I hang them on my shoulders, if you can see, this bag hangs way upper on my body, about my waist area, versus this bag kind of hangs around the hip area. And I'm 5'5" for reference, and this is how kind of proportionally how this bag, the size looks on me. And this is more tiny, and this one, I don't think it looks particularly too big on my body frame, even the smaller size, but I do imagine if it goes to a medium size, it might look a little bit overwhelming on me, unless I'm kind of going for that oversized bag look. So because the size of the bag and also different color of this bag, obviously we're not going to use it in the same occasions. To me, this size small definitely is more of a daytime bag. On the go, I will use this bag if I'm going to go out, you know, do things, running around, running errands, staying whole day in the city. I'll probably carry more stuff with me with this bag, and also because it's black color, it's not going to be, you know, easy to get wear and tear or get dirty. Versus the mini size of this bag is in a beautiful white color. I will still use it in the winter time actually as like going out evening type of bag. especially with this beautiful lining of the burgundy inside. And I will also probably use it more often in the summertime. I love this beautiful white, and then I can think of me wearing this with the summer floral dresses, or even going to kind of the beach on vacation. Yeah. So with that in mind, I have gathered several things of my daily essentials. So I have my mirror and lipstick, perfume, my wallet, my AirPods, and my keys, sunglasses. I also carry a brush with me, and of course my phone. So let's start putting the things into this bag first. I will start putting things, as I said, small little things. I like to put them, make them more organized, so we can stuck them. Let's try. Okay, it actually fits perfectly with this lip pencil on the side pocket. And I'll put this lipstick along with that. The height, if you have a lip pencil that's a little bit longer than this, it kind of stick out like this. But it's not really a big problem. You might see them a little bit. So yeah, so that might be a downside if you don't like your item to stick out from your bag. And this one definitely not gonna fit in here, so we can lay them inside. Because the shape is a triangle shape, even though it's a tiny bag, mini bag, but it can still hold a lot. It's like it has a big belly, you know? And my AirPods, since I reach my AirPods more often, so I do want to test out if I can put them into the side pocket, which I love. Okay, so I did, I did successfully stuck my AirPods in here. So first of all, my AirPods doesn't have a case, and then this pocket is not very, as you can see, it's very flat, so it doesn't have that accordion kind of different structure on the side to make it be able to stretch more. This is very flat, so I would think actually probably it's better if you stuck a card in it or something. Let's see. It's my credit card, and then yes, it's better to fit in a credit card than fitting into AirPods, but I do like this easy access, so I'm gonna still put them in there. Be careful. I guess you're gonna stretch out the leather a little bit, and then also the thing is, if you put a AirPods in there, you can't actually close this. Oh yeah, it's very hard to close, so up to you. For me, I kind of like it. And also I have this little chain attached to my AirPods, make it a bit cuter to give a little bit different look to this bag. Okay, let's keep on moving. So I'll put in my keys in there. This is a mirror and my card. If I'm going out at the night, I won't bring sunglasses, but if I'm going out in the summer or vacation, I will need to bring sunglasses. So yes, I can't fit the sunglasses in, so I have to take this sunglasses out of the package and just throw them in there. Well, it fits. If you prefer to have sunglasses with the case, so you might be able to, let me try a different one. I have another sunglasses, just have a little pouch come with it. So I can put this one in here so you can protect your sunglasses. Or I have another not so bulky or long sunglasses case, so this one. So I can, put them in here. So just have to make it compact. And then if I do put a sunglasses case in it, this bag is pretty much, stuffed I would say full, and then you can probably still put a little bit more items like receipt or I don't know, some food. If you want to bring in like snacks, you can totally do that because you still have lots of space. So I have my sunglasses. It fits in perfectly. And the perfume, let me try this one. So because this, oh, okay, I like this. So this perfume bottle is longer than my lipstick. Okay, about the same size, but it's round. So I can fit in here perfectly in the side of the side pocket. And then I think the side pocket is my compartment of all my lipsticks or kind of touch-up makeup stuff. And then fits perfectly, and I can probably put this mirror. Oh, this mirror can fit into another side pocket. So these two side pockets are my compartment of in charge of my cosmetics in this bag. Love it. Or if you wanna actually put, if you don't wanna do that, if you like me, or if you don't like, or if you don't carry a mirror around, you can also use that to put your card holders. So you don't have to swim through all your items to find a card holder, which is smart. I like that. Oh, actually, you know what's best? Because it's very stretchable, inside pocket, you can actually both fit this and the card holder together. Lovely, I like that. Or you can even, depends on what you do, right? You can fit your key, but for me, I don't care too much about my key. I don't have to constantly access them. So I just throw them in there. And I still have tons of space. This one can actually fit into a bigger sunglasses case. So if you have a bigger sunglasses case, you can do this. Put them in here. And it fits perfectly in the bag. My brush. And we can also, this is everything inside. Let's see. I still have tons of space on top. So if I go out during the day, I like to bring a book with me. So this is the current book I'm reading. Oops. This is the current book I'm reading. It's called The City and Its Uncertain Walls by Murakami. I am, let's see, 1/3 in. It is a fascinating book. Very his style. Supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a book about the senses, the loves, loss, and dreams and hopes. So yeah, I'm reading this book. I'm gonna put this book in here, and I love a bag who can fit my book. It just makes me feel very safe to go outside when I'm with my book. Yes, so this fits perfectly. How wonderful this is. I love it. And lastly, also we need my phone, right? Okay, so this is everything we can fit in the big pocket of this bag. And let's look at the outside. So the outside, it's the same thing as this is the same as a mini bag here. It's very flat side pocket. So let's see if I can fit this one inside. Oh, okay, so because it's bigger, I guess I still cannot close this bag, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I can't close it. So, I guess I can still fit in here if I wanted to, because I do like the easy access of the AirPods. And then my phone. Something about me, I like a bag with a back pocket so I can put my phone in it. Easy access to my phone. Like, let's see if I can put my phone. Ow, it's a bit tight. But yes, so my phone is a 14. Yeah, it's an iPhone 14, doesn't have a Pro. So if you're using Pro, well, you're out of luck. But I like smaller phones, so it fits perfectly into this bag. And it can close. Yay! Actually, it doesn't close that, it doesn't close. Okay, that's not. Okay, actually it doesn't close. Oh well. Which I don't really mind, but if you're more concerned about security, you might want to consider not using this. But for me, I'm completely fine with it. Now this is everything I put into the bags. Good news is I feel really safe going out with this bag because it has all my essentials and my books, my phone, and then very, very well organized into, yes, so this is everything we can fit into the bag. I do have to say, this is my first impression. I do have to use the bag to have more, opinions, ideas. Just by organizing this bag makes me really happy, like a kid. I do like the aspect of a bag, which makes me happy. It makes me feel like a kid. The look I put together is for a date night look with this mini size of the Chanel 25. What I'm wearing here is a thick winter jacket. So I know most people want like white colored bag as a winter bag to go, but hear me out. I do think the winter white is a thing. It matches really well with this kind of similar colored coat, but also the darker contrast colored coat versus, for example, like the camel color, dark chocolate, and black. Brings out that lightness of the overall heaviness of the winter outfit we normally wear. Chain doesn't kind of dig into your shoulder, so it feels very comfortable. And the bag kind of hangs around my waist area, make it easy for me to access stuff that I put into my bag. So inside I'm wearing, since it's a date night, right? So I'm wearing this beautiful, very feminine Chloe inspired dress. This is in the light yellow, butter yellow color. Yeah, I do like how flowy this bag is. At the bottom, I'm pairing with this vintage Dolce & Gabbana, so everything kind of gives that very elegant but still feminine, flowy vibe with this bag. Also adds a touch of that kind of cool edge vibe, which fits perfectly with my personality. So I do like that part. Again, different ways you wear this bag. If you prefer, you can also wear this bag kind of like a clutch. So do this like that. As I mentioned earlier, you can take this chain out, so you kind of let it hang over there, or in the front. It's also pretty cute. Yes, as a decoration. Or if you want to be more dramatic, you're the queen of the day, so you can kind of show up like this. I'm still sweet, but don't mess with me. So this is the first look. So we're ready to go. Oh, the second look is designed for a spring lazy Saturday afternoon. So yeah, I'm just meeting my friend, having coffee, exchange life stories, daydreaming, walking around, enjoy the springtime, which is very, very beautiful in New York. So I'm putting together this look with this bag. Let me show you. So on the top, I'm wearing this vest, sweater vest, and then if I getting hot, I can take it off. And this khaki coat have a very short kind of silhouette, makes me look taller, and I do like that. And at the bottom, I'm wearing a wide-leg low-cut corduroy jeans. And then for the shoes, I am keeping the overall theme into one color, which is also in earth tone. This is a suede kind of an earth tone color. Matches very well with the jeans and the color of my jacket. Let me putting this all together. Yes, so as you can see here, this bag hangs a little bit lower than the mini. It hangs to my hip width. Still very comfortable. And I also noticed this chain actually doesn't slip over your shoulder area. You know, some bags can do that, which is really annoying. So far this chain designed kind of sits comfortably on my shoulder, and I can still access things very easily from this bag. Yes, so I like my Saturday slow afternoon in Soho with this look. What do you think? Thanks for watching to the end. I had a lot of fun making the video, and hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Please let me know in the comment down below if you have any questions about the bags or any other videos you want me to do. Until next time, bye!